Planning pa lang for Coachella, ang dami na namin struggle financially. We had to be very prudent. Kailangan namin magtipid kasi wala nang perang ABS-CBN, and whatever we were getting from Coachella was not enough for all our expenses. Considering, we need to cover our costs for airfare, all expenses prior to Coachella. Good thing na tumulong niyo sa amin para sa ito to help us out with the airfare. But budget-wise, we needed to cut down on the team. Sobra kami nilinting dito. Halos kami lang talaga gumagalaw dito. Coach Mickey is also driving a rented vehicle. Kami nagtutulong sa pagkain, with the grocery, paglilinis sa bahay. We live in one house, actually 2 houses, separate yung bahay ng besties. Because we were a party of around 30 people, 28 yata. But we also have local support through TFC. But flying here was really financially a struggle also. We need to budget properly. Hindi mo lang visa, ang work visa. To come here. Yung Coachella, mahal lahat ng mga bagay dito. Mahal na rin. Because of the war, mahal na rin yung mga bilihin dito sa Amerika. Service charge very expensive. Airbnb, mga bilihin mga dito. So, kailangan talaga namin magtipid. And we have to do a lot of sacrifices. And I wish, we could be more people. Dati, meron kaming food docu team. Ngayon, ang producer namin is also a multimedia producer. So, maraming sacrifices that we had to do. And the girls also, I had so much respect for them. Dahil wala silang arte, wala silang reklamo. They're willing to wrap it up with cowboys, carry their own stuff as they usually do. They cook for themselves, they wash dishes, they clean up. So kudos to them for also being team players. Alam nila ang sitwasyon ngayon sa Pilipinas and sa ABS. So we also don't want to make other people feel na luho o magastos kami because we came here for a mission naman talaga. Not only for being to be introduced globally, but to be a good representation of Filipino artistry. So yun naman malinaw sa aming lahat dito. So if we needed to do a lot of sacrifices just to be able to make a small, couple of steps towards that direction, everybody's willing to do that. Mahirap dito. Even before we flew here, Mika had to have her wisdom teeth taken out. 4 yata pinatanggal niya dahil sobrang nasakit din naman tiis. So she had to miss some classes because she had to recuperate for more than a week. So yun sa mga hinarap namin. And then syempre, yung rehearsals, yung pupukan na rehearsal, yung application ng visa namin, application ng visa ng besties, also took some time. Almost deadline na nung lumabas yung mga visa ng ibang kasamahan namin. That was really tough. This is the start of something big. This is the same feeling I had for NFT. I felt it's again a start. It was a beginning. It's a beginning of a journey for the girls. At that time, naman ko na maraming pang pwedeng gawin ang beginning in the future. So I think it's the same feeling I had for Coachella. Reminiscent ko nung nangyari sa amin, nagsisimula ang 2020. We were supposed to launch the girls. We couldn't do it because namin nangyari. There was a global issue of the COVID, and at the same time there was the shutdown of ABS-CBN. We didn't know kung ano mangyari sa amin. Again, this seems to be happening again, echoing what we experienced in 2020. There's a global crisis that started the year with the war in the Middle East. We don't know what will happen to the world, to the world economy. And then there's another issue with ABS-CBN. There's a threat of supposedly our closure last year, December last year. And up to now, we're still facing issues in the company. So parang nauulit yung nangyari before. So I suppose this can also be a good sign na something big will happen in the future. Pag maraming dagok ang ginaganasan, especially ng ABS-CBN and ang BIMI, parang we also receive a lot of blessings. And I suppose today this is one of the biggest blessings, not only for BIMI but for ABS-CBN. For the company to be able to bring BIMI to Coachella in spite of all our struggles financially. Also for BIMI to be able to do this. Kung alam niyo lang yung pinagdaanan namin before we came here. When we received news of Coachella in July last year, we couldn't tell the girls right away because we were on NDA. Before them sabihin kagad. So we were afraid if it leaks out, baka matanggal kami, pull out the invitation. So anyway, when we started preparing for it, even if we don't verbalize it, it's a big pressure, not only on the team, especially on BIMI. So lahat kami, from the team to BIMI, lumabas yung mga insecurities namin, siyempre yung fear, what could happen, we know it's a big opportunity. And pag nauunahan kami sa natakot, diba, kung ano-ano yung nararamdaman mo, lalo ba siya security, minsan pinikwestiyon mo yung sarili mo, pinikwestiyon mo yung team mo. We went through that. But dahil natin sa malalim na pinagsamahan ng grupo, we were able to get our acts together. We did what we needed to do to come up with a good show. But even nararamdaman mo nararamdaman ko na hindi lang yan psychologically, emotionally and spiritually, physically, may epekto yan sa katawan nila. You realize na iba rin talaga pag female performer, and I think most of performers na babae, dinadaanan, they have to deal with their monthly menstrual cycle. So, hindi niyo probably napansin, but the day before the first performance, we had to bring a Gwen to urgent care, patawag nila doon, because she was in so much pain. And I was worried baka hindi siya makapag-perform. He was given some pain medicine intravenously. So, bumuti naman yung pakiramdam niya. And I was worried that the other girls will also, because yun but we were here for a long time. Sana wag tumiming daw yung kanilang monthly period during the performance. Maloy had hers a day before the second week performance. Ngayon naman, sila Colette ang full respect for female performance talaga, because this is something that hindi nararamdaman ng kahit sinong lalaking performance. I mean, just to struggle and fight your physical, your biological tawag ng challenges. Just talagang I could imagine how difficult it is sa mga babae. So, isa yun sa mga pinoproblema namin dito. Mahirap. Kawawa. Kaya minsan pag sinasabi nilang nagsusungitan, sana iniintindi natin na kung ano yung pinagdadaanan ng tao, kung ano yung nararanasan nila. Kasi they can't just broadcast everything they're feeling, but at the same time, they're expected to smile and ano. Minsan, konting intindi lang para pag-unawa. Yung first few days when dumating yung team, nagkasakit na si James Enfield, nagkasakit na si Ron, yung mga besties nagkakasakit na rin because hindi sanay because of the jet lag, the physical activities. Mahirap dito. Sa desierto alone, lalamunan mo, apektado dun sa hangin at buhangin, the dust. Actually, nagkasakit na si Coach Mickey. Hindi nyo alam, on the second week, he was working but he was sick. He was down with flu. And talagang trooper lang talaga to si Coach Mickey na kahit may sakit, talagang fight siya. Although our Airbnb is very decent, very nice accommodation. But syempre, sharing yan. Naghalo ng mga hilik ng mga tao dito, yung ingay, yung Some opted to sleep in the couch. So, iba rin natulog nun. So, it's not at all glamorous dito sa aming ginagawa sa LA para lang sa misyon na dalhin ang OPM sa mas malawak na marketo and this in the Western world. So let's talk about Coachella. So on April 10, the day of the first performance, kasi matraffic, sobrang traffic dito going to the venue. It took some time, maybe more than an hour, kasi at the longest, dapat 30 minutes lang from our Airbnb to the Coachella venue. Pero it took an hour, more than an hour, kasi naligaw-ligaw pa yung service namin, kung saan pa kami tumaan. And then, when we got to the venue, you have to remember na there was no sound check that was given to us, no blocking on stage for the girls. We only were given 30 minutes to bring in the necessary lights to make all the adjustments with the audio without even the girls doing a sound check. And that was between the last performer to Bini. It was only 30 minutes. Sobra kaming kabado nun kasi we didn't know what to expect, and we didn't know if Blooms or even people would be coming to watch them at 4:15. Yun na nga, on the day itself, from the Artist Village, there's an Artist Village, the girls, on the first day, we had one trailer for all the besties and clamping, to retouch, to vocalization. Kabado kasi two things, hindi mo alam kung pupunta ang tao. Pangalawa, wala talagang rehearsal on stage. So, but that's how Coachella is here. Maybe when we were in a bigger stage, kasi yung mga mas malalaking stages like Cat's Eye and the main stage or Siga Bieber at Sabrina, definitely, they would give a rehearsal time. Yung pagod ko, wala pa sa kalahati yung pagod ng girls who did a wonderful job of 45-minute performance. On the dot, actually 42, 45, kasi actually, hindi ka pwedeng mag-overtime kasi apektado yung susunod na performance. The previous night, nagkaiyakan na kami. We discussed how yung significance itong performance na to, why is it important not only for them, for ABS-CBN, for the Blooms, for the Philippine nation. They have to be able to internalize that and to realize that they're not there just for themselves. They're there for a bigger reason. They're representing the Philippines. They're representing the company. They're representing the Blooms. They're representing their families. And of course, they're representing their dreams. They've manifested for this. So, yung importanteng ma-realize nila coming on stage.